We've all heard of period underwear, but have you heard of bodysuits that are designed for your period? On today's episode of Cycle Singing with Atashe, we're going to go over our Restart Bodysuit, which is designed for your menstrual phase. Welcome back to Flow with Atashe. My name is Nuna Aslanian and I'm the founder of Atashe. As I went over in the last episode, I really want to take this series to go over each bodysuit and how I've designed each bodysuit to help you with your cycle. If you're new here, welcome. Atashe is a brand where we create cycle syncing bodysuits designed for each phase of your cycle. And today we're going to start with the Restart Bodysuit designed for your period. To give a quick recap of what the menstrual phase is, this is when you're on your period. Your body is shedding the uterine lining and your hormones are very low. Both progesterone and estrogen are low, which is going to cause you to be very moody, irritable, tired, fatigued, and just in general not feeling too great about yourself, and not to mention uncomfortable. And of course, ideally on your period you want to rest. You don't want to be going out too much, but that's not something we can really do. We can't really set up our life according to our cycle. In an ideal world we would, but that's not really how it works. So if you do have to go out, I really designed this because I didn't want to go out on my period, but I had plans set up on like day 1 or 2 of my period, and I was like, I need to figure out what to wear that doesn't make me feel horrible and that still looks good and is comfortable to wear all night. Okay, so let's just get into it. Let's go over the features of this bodysuit and all the specific details that went into it to make sure that it's perfect for your period. First things first, long sleeves. I did a lot of research on TikTok and Instagram and I just searched what women are wearing on their period and what they're suggesting to wear. Now, a lot of girls mentioned wanting to wear a long sleeve, and this long sleeve is special because it's only a single layer long sleeve, so the bodice itself is double layer, which I'll get into after, but the sleeves are single layer so you don't feel too incredibly warm, but it's still gonna give that protective, that comfortable feeling for you on your period. Now, the double layer bodice, I wanted to make it double layer because you do need that gentle compression because you're bloated and you don't feel great about yourself if you're seeing that bloat, but I didn't want it to feel too restrictive like shapewear can, because that's not really comfortable. You don't want to feel like you can't breathe, especially on your period. You don't want to be suffocated. You just want to be comfortable and still get that compression. So pretty stretchy, double layer. It's going to be comfortable. It's going to stretch as much as you need. If you want it to be very tight, you can get a smaller size, but if you want it to be just comfortable enough and just something you can move in, you can get your true to size. Now, another important thing is a brief back, for obvious reasons when you're going to be wearing protective stuff for your period. So we have a brief back design. And I really put in work with my pattern maker to make sure that it's not kind of digging into your back. I don't want to create those underwear lines that nobody likes. So I made it tight enough to stay in place, but not too tight to kind of give you those lines that you don't want. And a feature that all of our bodysuits have is the adjustable snaps. So you can make it shorter or longer depending on your torso length, for it to be really comfortable, because the priority was that it doesn't pull. I don't want it to feel uncomfortable and to pull on you. And I know a lot of bodysuits in the market do that, and this was a really huge priority for me to make sure it doesn't. I would say one of the biggest compliments that we've been getting on our bodysuits is the touch of the fabric and how soft it is. I wish you guys can feel it. It feels so comfortable to wear and to just go out in. And again, on your period, that's a huge priority, right? To feel comfortable, to feel good about yourself, and to not feel too restricted, which is exactly what this fabric does. It really moves with you. The name basically says it all. It's called the Restart Bodysuit. It's meant to allow yourself to begin again. And you can only do that if you're comfortable and confident enough to start this new cycle over again. And of course, it wouldn't be a video on this channel if we're not talking about self-care reminders. So I really want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself during this phase. Rest if you need to, make sure to hydrate, and just eat other foods that are great for your body. Iron-rich foods, whatever that's going to help you during this phase so you can feel your best, look your best, and be your best on the inside as well. The Restart Bodysuit is now available at shopatashe.com. I will link it below. I would love to see your support. If you can like and comment and let me know what you think of these bodysuits and what features you're most excited about. And always remember, your cycle isn't something to endure, it's something to honor, and I'm so excited to be here to help you with that journey. In the next video, we'll go over the Revive Bodysuit, which is designed for your follicular phase. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.